Gone are the days when the hip-hop community was a hotbed for homophobia. It's no longer acceptable for mainstream rappers to say the longer F word or use gay as an insult in their diss tracks. While there are still homophobes in the scene for sure, big-time artists like Jay-Z and A$AP Rocky have spoken out against the anti-gay vibe in hip-hop and rap, allowing more and more closeted gay rappers to feel confident about coming out. Even so, some of these rappers' coming out stories were so subtle, you might not even be aware your favorite rapper has identified as gay. But before we reveal the identities of some gay rappers you probably didn't know, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel with turned on notifications so you won't miss any of our next videos. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Lil Nas X. One of the most inspiring LGBT rappers of our generation is none other than Lil Nas X, who managed to dominate the charts even after coming out as gay. Born Montero Lamar Hill, Lil Nas X captured many hearts with his viral hit with Billy Ray Cyrus called Old Town Road. Right at the peak of his career, he decided to come out on the last day of Pride Month 2019. While many were shocked at the revelation, Lil Nas X thought he made it obvious when he worked a rainbow into the cover art for his coming out song, Closure. There may have been a time when a chart-topping artist coming out would result in his dramatic dropout from the charts, but after Lil Nas X came out, Old Town Road even went on to become the longest-running #1 hit on Billboard's Hot 100. Number 2. Solomon Ray. Not only is this New York-based artist openly gay, but he was among the first openly gay rappers to be featured on Eminem's Sirius radio station, Shade 45. Since then, Solomon has revealed struggling with internalized homophobia for so long, mostly because his extended family would always make fun of him even before he came out. This forced Solomon to stay in the closet for so long, but once he found his chosen family, things took a turn for the better. Now he's free to express himself through rap. Number 3. Syd Tha Kid. Syd came out in the baddest, most hip-hop way, through the Cocaine video. This was even before her former Odd Future bandmate Frank Ocean came out himself. In an interview with LA Weekly, Syd said she made the brave decision to reveal her true identity because she wishes to give other queer kids the mainstream media representation she herself craved as an up-and-coming artist. Unfortunately, the gay community found it hard to accept Syd as one of them at first, mostly because of Odd Future's controversial history, aka Tyler the Creator using the longer F word hundreds of times in his songs. Though the backlash from the LGBTQ community hurt her feelings, Syd said it did make her think more deeply about her art. Syd has since left Odd Future in her past. Number 4. Frank Ocean. Speaking of Odd Future's controversial past, some of you will remember that things got so bad with their homophobia that they were booted from Australia's massive Big Day Out festival in 2011. This made it all the more shocking when, the following year, Odd Future member Frank Ocean came out publicly. He posted a Tumblr statement followed by a longer open letter where he revealed having his first gay romance at the age of 19. In fact, he admitted that several of the songs in his then upcoming album Channel Orange were about a male lover. Number 5. QBoy. It was in the early 2000s when the homo hop movement started gaining ground, and UK-based rapper, DJ, and writer-producer was one of the front-runners of such a movement. QBoy considered artists like Foxy Brown and Lil Kim as his early music inspirations, which is why you'd be familiar with the tongue-in-cheek sexual humor in many of his lyrics. This is his way of standing up for his sexuality instead of keeping it undercover like many other hip-hop artists would do. Incredibly, QBoy even organized Peace Out UK in 2005. This is now well recognized as the first ever gay hip-hop festival in Europe. Talk about influence. Number 6. Deadlee. This American rapper is of Mexican-American and African-American descent. His lyrics tackle subjects like class, sexuality, race, and even police brutality. But he's best known for attacking established hip-hop artists like DMX, Eminem, and 50 Cent for being homophobic, and for launching his own tour entitled Homo Revolution Tour 2007. This was all covered by Rolling Stone, The Advocate, and LA Weekly in their headline news. Fast forward to 2013, and Deadlee changed his real name from Joseph Thomas Lee to Joseph Thomas Lamar, a combination of his surname and that of his partner's. Their marriage continues to be an inspiration for many members of the community. Number 7. Leaf. Frank Ocean may have paved the way for many gay artists, but Leaf took it to a whole new level with his flamboyant fashion sense and stunning pirouettes. Leaf is also well known for criticizing Macklemore, going so far as to claim that Macklemore stole the famous single Thrift Shop from Leaf's single entitled What. The openly gay rapper went further, dissing Macklemore's single Same Love because he believes that it isn't right for a heterosexual person to exploit homosexual struggles for their own financial gain. Number 8. Taylor Bennett. At first, Taylor Bennett was only known as Chance the Rapper's younger brother, but he's since made his own mark in the hip-hop world. Back in 2017, he came out as bisexual. Unfortunately, some of his followers actually thought his account had been hacked. This gave Bennett the chance to walk back on his comment, which he contemplated doing for about 5 or 10 minutes. But upon seeing seeing an outpouring of love from his fans, he decided to push through with coming out. He told Rolling Stone, "I decided to come out before my 21st birthday because I felt like I was going to be a man, and not just a man, a grown-up man. I had felt like I wanted to say who I was, and I was so tired of listening to everybody else. It's the one point of my life that I just decided to be myself." Number 9. Brooke Candy. Brooke Candy is an icon for pansexuals all around the world. She's repeatedly told the story of how her parents kicked her out of the house when she first came out. Candy had no choice but to live in her car for a long time, and her relationship with her folks never got patched up. This is why Candy hopes to use her music to help those who are in the same situation she was in. She told Billboard, "I want to speak to anyone who feels like an outcast or anyone who feels deprived of their rights or are otherwise disenfranchised. I want to create music that can be played in every gay club all over the world because those are my people." Number 10. I Love McConan. I Love McConan rose to fame when his single Tuesday became a top 20 hit after Drake crafted an epic remix. But he made an even bigger splash when he came out as gay on Twitter in 2017. In a series of tweets, I Love McConan wrote, "As a fashion icon, I can't tell you about everybody else's closet. I can only tell you about mine. And it's time I've come out. And since y'all love breaking news, here's some old news to break. I'm gay. And now I've told you about my life. Maybe you can go live yours." The response from his fans was mostly out of love, and some of lighthearted teasing questioning why the heck he didn't come out on a Tuesday. Number 11. Zebra Katz. Zebra Katz, aka the alter ego of rapper O.J. Morgan, has evolved to become a poster kid for the queer rap movement. In 2012, he rose to fame when his song "I'ma Read" was chosen for Rick Owens' Paris Fashion Week show. The single was an homage to New York's ballroom scene and all the voguing and drag culture that came with it. In one interview, he lamented the fact that there are a lot of rappers who can't come out and say they're queer and are sleeping with people of the same sex. He added, "You don't have a large number of hip-hop artists who state that they're queer and proud. That's what's most jarring to me. It's kinda sad that those few who do come out get so much attention because they're gay rather than because of their music." Number 12. Mykki Blanco. Mykki's dad knew he wasn't straight ever since he was 3, but the rest of us didn't know until 2015, or the year he actually came out, and even further revealed that he was pos. This made Blanco the only living rapper who acknowledges having the virus. Mykki initially planned to come out as a 40-year-old man who's already made millions because he didn't want to ruin his rap career. But on a purely emotional whim, he came bolting out of the closet much earlier than planned. It turned out to be an amazing decision for his career because publications like Time and Newsweek, who had never run a single story about him before, started taking notice of who he is as a person and an artist. Finally, we have Angel Haze. Haze has come out as agender and pansexual, meaning she doesn't really consider gender when choosing someone to love. She, he, they. Angel Haze doesn't care because the performance artist sees love as an experience, not a gender-based decision. Her main concern is to raise awareness about body dysmorphia, which is why she started a positive body image campaign called The Naked Eye to focus on all forms of body dysmorphia in the world. She's truly gone far from her childhood, considering that Haze was born into a military family in Michigan and raised in the Greater Apostolic Faith, which sounds quite a bit like a huge ultra-right anti-gay cult when she describes it. Well, that's it for today's video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss more content like this, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.